Hello, everybody. I'm Chris.
And I'm Beth.
And we thought we'd do a supplemental video here. We've got a lot of questions and comments about the rooms in the yacht club.
Yes.
And we didn't spend a whole lot of time covering that until now.
Just a quick recap on how we got to the yacht club. We had a balcony Fantastica experience booked, and we got an email offering the upgrade. We chose to bid on the yacht club interior suite. We did win our bid about 10 days prior to sailing. And then when we went to print our documents, I looked at the room number and found out that they had given us a complimentary upgrade.
Surprise!
Hey, that's the best surprise. To a balcony suite in the yacht club. So that's what we got. What do we have, Christopher?
We actually won our bid.
What?
As if you already didn't know, we won our bid to the yacht club, and we got a suite.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see if it works. Probably one of the best cabins that we've ever had on a cruise.
Oh, yeah. One of the great things that people don't realize about the yacht club is, even though it is probably a fifth of the ship, it's very compressed.
Right.
Because everything's very big. So that room that we had was close to everything, and every room in the yacht club will be close to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just a few steps from
the concierge.
Yeah, from the concierge.
And the lounge.
And the lounge, the top sail lounge.
We were on deck 16 where that concierge and the lounge is. And there were questions about if it was very loud near the room, which it was not at all.
Nothing.
But if you think you want for sure nothing, I would say deck 15 and 14 were just yacht club cabins on those decks.
Right, because the top sail lounge was on 16, the restaurant was on 18, and the pool deck was on 19.
Right.
So you could pick one of those two. You wouldn't have any of those public those public meeting places.
Right. So if you know us, you know we really like interior cabins when we're on cruises because it is super dark. One amazing thing about these cabins were the blackout curtains.
It eliminated almost all the sunlight.
It was wonderful. So if you like that feature, you can definitely have dark rooms.
Yeah, but you also get the balcony, which I thought was wonderful because I love to sit out and look at the ocean. I usually don't get to do that at our room since we do the interiors.
So that was a nice treat.
Yeah, I got to do that on this entire cruise. We were right above the bridge.
We got to see so much of that. It was great.
Yeah, it was all them kind of directing the ship as it would come into port. That was a lot of fun.
And anyone concerned about being towards the front of the ship because of motion, I'm very susceptible to motion sickness. And I didn't notice a big difference. I mean, these are massive ships now, and I think those stabilizers make a big difference. It's not like cruising back in the 70s or 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't know when they started cruising. I don't know when, with the love boat.
I didn't cruise during the 60s. I didn't cruise during the 70s. I did cruise during the 80s.
So as far as motion, there is some, but it was not bad. And I'm real careful with that.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to include was the bathroom because lots of times, as everybody knows who cruises, bathrooms can be
especially the showers.
It'd be like, I like to call them coffins.
Yeah.
You know, you step into the coffin and water hits you and you're like, I think I'm clean now. This one was spacious to say the least.
We would probably book this just for that bathroom and that shower. It was a walk-in shower. It was like basically the size of a bathtub. So there was no door, which was great because there was no like making room for the door in the bathroom. So you can just walk in. And that rain head, is that how you call it?
Shower, yeah.
The rain shower head.
Yep.
Okay, was amazing.
Yes. And once you got out of the shower, it was still spacious. When you were drying off, you weren't wiping your towel across the toilet.
Right.
And the counter as you're drying off. It wasn't hitting things.
It was a fantastic bathroom. Anyone who worries about the size of the showers, book Yacht Club.
Yeah, I would stay just in the bathroom if they would sublet it and another, like we could find from another couple that were like, hey, we want to sublet the bathroom. I'd be like, sure.
So before you even get on the cruise, they're going to send you an email. It was just a couple days before the cruise, and it was just asking some of your preferences. This is an email that links to your MSC app. It'll open in the app, and it's going to ask you things like what newspaper you might like delivered in the morning, so they can print newspapers from a whole list. I mean, there was so many options. It's going to ask you your pillows, what kind of pillows you would like.
Pillow menu. How fun is that?
I know.
You could pick a pillow you want.
I didn't even know what half those pillows were, but we just picked some. It's going to ask you get a bottle of alcohol of your choice. It's going to ask you that. So it's going to be several preferences that is going to be on there. So please make sure you fill that out so those things can be ready for you in the room.
Yeah, and they start pampering you before you're even on the cruise with
Exactly.
that email.
Yeah.
But once you get on, the butler is then going to follow up with you
Right.
to see how they can tailor that mini bar for you. They'll put snacks on there you like. They will put drinks on there you like. We wanted water. We had a ton of water all the time, sitting by the mini bar, inside the mini bar, on the side tables, all over the place. There's a few snacks that are pay that they won't refill.
You
but
have a
if
chocolate bar and
yeah.
nuts that you just get one of, and you'd have to pay to refill those.
Yeah, but if it's like a snack that they just serve in the ship, they'll have it sitting at the mini bar for you.
And we did not, I don't think, take as much advantage of this. Right?
We didn't.
So
No.
there's so many options for your mini bar. And yeah, we've heard that people had chips and different things waiting for them in the room each evening. So take advantage of that. One last thing I wanted to mention about the room is there is the spa diffuser. So when you walk into the room, it definitely smells wonderful. And that's something that sets it apart from getting just a regular room as well.
It smells good.
That smells really nice.
In the Yacht Club, you're also given the Wi-Fi Premium. And that's for 2 devices in your room.
It's the streaming. Yeah, so it's the higher end one.
Streaming. As everybody knows that's on a cruise ship, we've yet to come across. There might be cruise ships out there that have fast Wi-Fi, but every single cruise ship, it doesn't matter what tier you're on, it's really slow.
You weren't able to pull up videos or anything like that, but you were able to connect to social media and
You can post
emails and
pictures
texts.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But
But
that's about it.
video, no, you're not going to be watching your favorite movie streaming
Yeah.
on that Wi-Fi. Now, I will say, one of the areas that MSC needs to improve is connecting your Wi-Fi initially when you get on a ship. They claim it's easy. I'm a tech guy. It ain't easy. Or
No,
maybe
you
it's
have
just
to-
every single time we're on an MSC ship, they're having problems. I don't know. It's a chore to do.
But when you're in Yacht Club, the concierge or your butler, any of them can help, which is nice. You don't have to go stand in a line.
You just take your phone and you hand it to the concierge. Help me, please.
Yeah,
And they do it
and they did
for
it.
you.
They just took our phone and then hooked it up and handed it back. So
you
that's
go.
a nice thing about having, not waiting in line for that.
So when you get to Ocean Cay, you will have to connect to the island Wi-Fi, get off the ship's Wi-Fi. It is just as much as a
same
hassle,
process.
yeah, to do it. So go to the butlers, hand them your phone once you're on the island, and they'll connect you there
Exactly.
too.
That's what we ended up doing. So pizza on MSC is one of our favorite things to get. And this we found out from some of our subscribers too, is obviously they don't have pizza on the buffet, but you can.
On the Yacht Club buffet.
On the Yacht Club buffet, but you can get it delivered to the pool deck, which we found out. So that's definitely something useful to share. But we got pizza every single night during room service, and you don't have to pay. So you can get a whole pizza delivered, and it's fantastic. The room, yeah.
Quit giving away our secrets every single night.
The room service is fantastic. They have a certain menu, but I think they would pretty much deliver you anything you wanted. Just talk to the concierge or your butler. So
Exactly. They have the same kind of it's for the Yacht Club, but they have the same kind of breakfast menu where you can check it off and put it on your door, or you can just call and ask,
Yeah.
and they'll deliver it to you.
It's
We
not-
had it once on the
balcony.
balcony.
it's
Oh my
not an
goodness!
extensive menu, but if there's something particular that you want, your butlers will do anything for you. So
It's the Yacht Club. Take advantage of it.
Exactly. Another thing that kind of harkens back to classic cruising from years ago is you come back every night and there's a wonderful little chocolate on your pillow. And I think that's such a great touch.
Not only just a piece of chocolate, it is specialty chocolate from their shop.
From the
It's
chocolate shop,
down
yeah.
in the promenade.
Yeah.
They will spoil you with chocolates and
And
treats
you get
every single
something, I
night.
know you get a little something special. You know, sometimes you get a little box delivered, but I think that's kind of nice because a lot of cruise lines are getting away from that. And it's kind of nice to come back, your room's all turned down, and you have chocolates on your pillow. So that's really nice. And of course, you have your wristbands that acts like your key to the room, which is really nice and handy. It doesn't do kind of as much as Princess's medallion. I'm hoping it eventually gets that way, but it's certainly a great way to get in and out of the room.
It's not an extensive experience like on Princess, but it does open doors in the yacht club all over, and it identifies you when you go out to the theater to get in the theater. They see that wristband, or if you're at a bar, they see that wristband on your arm, and
Yeah.
and they treat you like a king and a queen.
All right, so that covers pretty much what we wanted to talk about, just a little bit more in depth about the yacht club rooms.
Yeah, and if you got any questions, if there's something we didn't cover, which I'm sure there's lots that we didn't cover, but if you have any specific questions, put them in the comments below, and we will do our best to answer them, or somebody else might answer them, because we have a lot of yacht club cruisers that are watching these videos.
We do, yes.
So
That's all we have for now, and our next video is our final of this series, which is going to be our 3x3 review, where we each share 3 things we liked and 3 things we didn't. And did we find 3 things we didn't like?
it's tough to do in the yacht
did.
club.
We still found some though. Anyway, so thank you so much for subscribing and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.